Corner, and I've got with me today one of our little superstars here, Johnny Drake. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Johnny, how old are you?
12.
And you've been wrestling out here for how long?
About a year.
Wow. And you love it?
Yeah, it's like basically my life. It's half of my life. I got school and family, but then I just have wrestling. It's pretty amazing.
What's your most favorite thing, wrestling?
Yeah.
And how far do you want to take it?
I want to go all the way.
I think you will.
Oh, well, I hope so.
And you like what do you like, the hold to hold?
I like the hold to hold. I also like some high flying moves, some risky moves. They're always fun.
Is it any challenge for you to wrestle with guys like, say, K-Dub, who's 220 pounds, 6 feet tall?
It's a challenge to wrestle with K-Dub, but the thing is, when you have someone that big, it opens the door to a lot of new moves that you can work on, because that's the thing. When I work with someone my size, I have a certain set of moves that I'll do with them, and then when I work with someone Kevin's size, obviously I can't slam him or anything.
Right.
And so I have a whole new set of moves.
Oh, that's
to work
great.
with.
That's great because it gives you a lot of variations that you could use with different size people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you've worked with Austin?
Yes.
And Austin's 6'4".
Yeah.
That's a whole different set of moves.
Yeah, that's mainly small. I have a lot of kicks with Austin. I mainly work for his legs.
Like a Rey Mysterio thing?
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense to me. Tell kids out there your age how much effort this takes to do this kind of stuff, because a lot of them write into me and they ask me questions and they think it's the easiest thing in the world because they've never really been in the ring to understand how this really works. I mean, it takes a lot of commitment, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I started out on a trampoline just playing with my friends, and then it was a lot easier on the trampoline. And so when I came here, I realized, wow, this is really hard. And even though it looks cool, it takes a lot of commitment. Got to be here on time, you got to eat right, and really it's a team sport. You got to learn how to do this, and it's hard, so yeah, be ready to be committed.
The thing is with the trampoline, that a lot of the kids that send me the trampoline, they do their matches on there, and they're jumping up and down, they're doing moves like we do, and the knee goes up, the head comes down, they can hurt each other pretty bad.
Yeah.
And they don't realize, they ask me how hard that mat is. How hard is that mat when you hit it?
That's pretty hard.
Yeah, they're all pretty hard.
Or when you're flying up in the air off the ropes and you smack down, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, not like a trampoline.
No.
Who's your biggest rival here at school that you think you need to work harder against?
Well, that would be Jonathan the Cannonball.
And how do you like wrestling him?
It's good. Sometimes, sometimes he wins. Most of the time I win. But,
it's a
competition. Back and forth.
Well, it's competition.
It's always a competition because, I got to learn to like the guy, but still, I got to, when it's time, pound him.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you guys are all friends, but when you get in that ring and you got to work hard, you want to look the best you can.
The ring changes everything.
It changes everything. Well, one last thing. What would you suggest to all the kids your age out there and older? If this is what they want to do, what do you think they need to commit themselves to in order to get to the way you are now?
Well, you really got to take it seriously. You got to practice. You got to listen to everything. You got to really take it in and think about how you can do it better. Even when you go home, you can practice thinking about it. You just got to really stick to it, and if you love it, it'll work out.
It's very true. Okay, guys, that's Johnny Drake. I'm Rick Drasin from Rick's Corner. Stay tuned next time for another good interview from the AWF training camp.